I already got Home Alone explained by a black man. In other words, a nigga. An IGGA, a nigga. I'm not gonna lie, Home Alone, great Christmas movie, bro. Top tier, S tier Christmas movie. But I feel like Christmas is not the same no more, bro. I'm not even in the mood to watch even Christmas movies. Christmas was a day ago. Did not watch one single Christmas movie. I tried, but it's not the same, bro. It's not. Look at Lil Kev, bro. Go ahead, Lil Kev.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's time for some more peek. Today we're talking about the best Christmas movie there is, Home Alone. I probably watched this 3 to 4 times during the Christmas season, and what's even better, there's more of them. So the movie begins in a crib way out of my league. A cop enters the house uninvited, trying to get the attention
this
of the
nigga
kids,
narrating for
but
real.
nobody's giving this pig the time of day. They all packing for the trip to Paris. Mom, Uncle Frank won't let me watch the Boondocks. Boy, don't you see I'm on the phone? Kevin, get off the bed. Why don't you hang up and make me?
When the fuck was this in the movie?
Pause.
The way he just talked back to his mama would have had my lips snatched up and erased like Doodle Bob. So our boy Kevin is panicking because he doesn't know how to pack a suitcase, and his siblings are no help. They all despise little bro, for real, for real.
Okay.
You're what they call less incompetent. What? You're a bum. And that's why your edge is chopped. But now we in Kevin's brother room, and he over here talking about hairy girl pits and nude beaches. Like, bro, if your horny tail don't get on somewhere, wasn't this movie made in the early 90s? I just know this fool got a Playboy stash under his bed. Then Buzz goes on to tell them how OG outside greased his whole family with a shovel, and they say he's looking for more victims. Man, they treating OG like he the hash-slinging slasher. The pizza man shows up in true 90s fashion. And bro, did they just let any and everyone inside their houses unattended back then? Crazy. Like stranger danger, my G? Then Mr. McAllister finally comes downstairs and tells this cop everything he needs to know about their house security for some reason. Bruh. Flag on the plate. Why is this even necessary? But now the family having their $120 pizza dinner, and of course Kevin had to show his true nature. Spoiled. Cause why bro worried about if anyone ordered just cheese pizza? Boy, if you don't get your ungrateful behind into one of those pepperoni boxes. But he gut checks Buzz because he ate all the plain cheese, and they knock all the milk on the plane tickets. Now the whole family mean mugging Kevin, calling him all kinds of names. Shoot, the way they calling him out.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Yo, I don't remember none of this shit in the movie, bro. What is he saying right now?
I think they said a slur. So his mom takes him upstairs. But right before they do, the cop starts giving his best Allstate impersonation. I give it like a 5 out of 10. The black man does it better.
Put them
You're in good hands.
in good hands.
Yeah.
They get upstairs, and once again, Kevin showing his privilege. Listen to this.
I am upstairs, dummy.
Whoa, Lil Kev was like, why do not
came from my background, this would have been like committing suicide. Black mamas ain't finna play all this BS. So she banished him to the 3rd floor attic, and bro just curses that he ever was born in this family. Got his mama confuzzled at what she just heard. Then he goes upstairs and does the whole main character asking for some dumb junk routine. After wishing that his family would skedaddle, it's already the next morning, and the family getting a knock on the door. Apparently they overslept, and now the whole family scattering like roaches to a light trying to get ready to leave for the airport. And then we get this concoction of scenes of the bus driver and this kid that oddly resembles Kevin, right? The family is finally out, and one of the older kids does the head count for all the children, but mistakes the kid that oddly resembled Kevin as Kevin. Such unfortunate events. The family is so out of touch with reality in the pursuit of Paris that they have forgotten their own son. So the family starts hauling booty towards their plane gate. They board the plane, and we see Kevin waking up like he paid the bills in the house. Bro walks downstairs and realizes his family isn't there. Ran outside like, what the freak? I made them goofies disappear? Then he started marinating on all the slurs his family was calling him. Nigga, 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 nigga. Yeah. Then bro starts doing what any 10-year-old kid would do in this situation. Go buck wild doing whatever you want. But no cap, the jumping on the bed with shoes would have been a no-go for me. Because it would have been my luck. As soon as those shoes hit the bed, my mom and dad walk in during this escapade to put BTA. He runs through the house like a crackhead and somehow ends up in Buzz's room looking through bro's Gooner equipment. Then he looks up and spots bro's BB gun, hitting the mischievous movie kid smile. He takes it downstairs and lines up the toys to shoot. And I ain't know Kevin was part of the BLM community. He didn't even shoot the black man first. Respect. He even pulls out the R-rated movies while eating a bowl of diabetes. But when bro on the movie started putting the kablam to Buddy right here, Kevin got scared like a female dog and started yelling for his mama. But Kevin's mom got that spidey sense. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Kevin! And bruh, the uncle ain't no help. Listen to bro.
Makes you feel any better? I forgot my reading glasses.
Bro comparing a geezer pair of reading glasses to a whole kid? Yo. Send him out of here. We get back to Chicago, and turns out that cop was actually a crook, and him and his partner finna rob all the houses they scouted. Man's got it down to a science. 6, 7, 1. Now. Oh yeah, it's up. So while little man was sleeping, the robbers pull up to the crib, and bro woke up spooked. He overheard them talking about going down to the basement and ran down there before him. As soon as they make it down, Kevin pulled out the high IQ play and turned the lights on in the house. Them goofies getting the wind up out of there. IQ. And no cap, if I was in Kevin's position right here, I would have been hiding somewhere in the closet with a Michael Myers knife ready for it to pop off in the crib. Soon as the family touches down in Paris, Mama ran straight to the phone. She snatched that mug from one of them French shawty's hands immediately. Then it switches back to Kevin, and bro grew a pair of peanuts. Walked out the house like he had hair on his chest. But that courage went straight out the window when OG Jenkins pulled up with that shovel. OG was like, "What I do?" So Mama finally gets a hold of the police, and they go through this weird interaction. But the call lady eventually gets someone sent over to the McAllister's house to check on Kevin. But bro is cowering in fear right now, so he is not opening that mug. So Kevin's mom ends up waiting on another flight to open up, and the rest of the family just dipped off with no care in the world about Kevin. That junk is crazy. It's the next day, and Kevin's up doing some grown-ish. Bro got slapped across the jaw with the barber alcohol. If you know, you know. But then he ends up doing some little kid junk and climbs up to go through Buzz's stash. But in the process, bro done eviscerated the entire shelving. But he runs off to the store to buy a toothbrush, and while he's doing this, we catch up with the crooks. They over here robbing all the houses on the block. While doing so, they hear a voicemail from Kevin's dad about this Paris trip. So now Kevin's house is back on the chopping block. Back with Kevin's toothbrush side quest, OG Jenkins slams his crusty old hand on the desk and just started staring at little bro. Gave him the diddler eyes and everything. My guy, I thought it was a joke at first, but no cap, this is kind of creepy. So Kevin runs out in a panic, but forgot to pay. So one of the neighborhood snitches runs after him and was like, "Hey, police, there's a thug." So now Kevin and the cop are on this goose chase through downtown, but they get to this hockey rink, and Kevin pulled out the plot on him. Hit that G-slide all the way to the other side of the rink, and oh so conveniently didn't hit anyone, huh? So our guy's making that stroke back home, right? When the real thugs are pulling out and almost turned our boy into some pasta ingredients. Hey, cuz, watch where you're going. My bad. Then bro gave him that smile, showing off the VVS's in his mouth. But Kev put 2 and 2 together and realized that was the cop from a couple nights ago. The thug follows Kevin up the street, and he started getting in the wind and somehow teleported all the way to this church where he lost them. And I ain't even peep how Kevin had that junk on though. The lumberjack paneling on the inside of the coat is tough. But Kevin goes back home and stands 10 toes on defending his crib. He rigs up this makeshift mannequin challenge, and when the thugs pull up, it looks like there's a party going on inside, but it's just Kevin. And the IQ of this little fool, that little nigga smart though. I thought to rig the crib up like this. Back in Paris, them niggas had no electronics back then, so the time of their lives without a care in the world about Kevin. Just listen to Buford Jr. Man, freak that little nigga. The mom ends up running that talk no jutsu on some old couple for their ticket on the plane and flies to who knows where back in America. It's time for bed, and Kevin is reminiscing about his family, but he wakes up in the morning on timing. Man's done went to the grocery store to get some groceries. As soon as he pulls up to the register, why is old girl on Karen timing? She trying to get all the details on Kevin, because why is a 10-year-old out here buying groceries by himself? Why not? And what you should be asking is, did you pray today? But Kevin pulls back up to the crib to clean up the place. But while doing so, the thugs come back. Man's over here sticking them funky old Steve Maddens through the pet door. Kevin pulled the high IQ play again though, and quickly turned on the gangster movie. Get that body. Then proceeds to pop dead silence, making a quick makeshift distraction. Bro got in the wind trying to get out of there. Thought somebody got laid down with the kablam. Man, somebody in that mug got blown down by the kablam. So the mama is back in the U.S. and still can't find a plane to Chicago, but Queso's dad offered to lend her a ride because they're heading through Chirac anyway. Back in the hood, the thugs spot Kevin coming out the house and realize it was just this little goofy the whole time. And while Kev is decorating his tree, he spots this little creepy fool in the reflection of the ornament. The thugs scurry off and conveniently yap their entire plan out in broad daylight. Like, these goofies are definitely some doodle bobs. We got a scene switch, and Queso's dad over here trying to run game on Kevin's mom with that clarinet. Like, bro.
You know what's crazy? That little nigga Kev, bro, he did not call 12, if I remember clearly. Nigga handled that shit by himself.
You are not Squidward. Kev pulls up on Santa over here smoking on that za. Man's over here gassed up, fried, trying to give advice to Kev. Hey, cuz, make my family come back. Little nigga, I am not Santa. Then he gave bro some Tic Tacs for the road. Mans makes his way back to the church, which is where he should have went in the first place. Amen. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. But Kev ends up having a random discussion with OG Jenkins and finds out bro is actually pretty cool. OG ends up telling Kev his whole life story and vents about how he ain't seen his son in years and he forgot to leave the milk. Yeah, you're cooked. Kev told Mans to grow a pair and to go talk to his son, and then ended up following his own advice. He went back home to stand on big business, boy. Mans turned into a straight menace in that mug. Brother configured these elaborate traps in defense of his crib. So the thugs pull up right when they yelled they were coming from earlier, and Kev was immediately on his P's and Q's.
He got that thing on.
Over here clowning out.
Hell, Kev got that thing.
Listen to him. It's John Cena, little goofy. So Kev stuck the kablam out the door and popped the fool dead in his meat. Got him outside sounding like a crash out. Then dummy number 2 thought it was smart to stick his head through the door. Kev was like,
English or Spanish? English. Whoever moves first is gay. Oh, it's this guy.
Shot him dead in his noggin. Then Thug 1 went to try the front of the crib. Soon as he took a step, bro slipped on the ice, falling spine first on the concrete. And then Thug number 2 went to the basement, and he fell to the same fate. As soon as he took a step, Mans made his back real comfy with those concrete steps. Eventually, bro in the front made it to the door, but touched that mug and got an M branded on his hand. Now I'm thinking, what kind of doorknob is this? Shouldn't that thing get melted off? He dipped his hand in the snow, and now he got Kev's initials stamped on him for life. Manston got Lil Bro by a YN. The other robber made it into the basement, and he over here barely making it up the stairs. And he low-key catching the worst of it. Bro stepped dead onto this nail. Man, I swear that little fool's cookies when I get him. Then walked in to get his wig toasted off. But low-key, Buddy is really mush-brained, cause why did he just sit in that mug for that long? We switched back to Brody, and dude caught another L. Stepping barefoot dead onto these broken ornaments. I know the bottom of his feet tarnished. The two thugs eventually meet back up together, and Kevin now knows he's the real man of this house. He's calling out to him and everything. They try to go upstairs and caught 2 CTE cans of paint dead to their foreheads. So Kev calls the police, but during the chase, they end up catching his leg. But Kevin sees Buzz's spider and puts it on this goofy's face. Kevin makes it away to this treehouse, and these 2 smooth brains thought it was fine to climb the rope.
Lil Kev could be a superhero, bro. He has potential to be Batman. If he really wanted to, that little nigga could be Batman, bro. Really, he already has the fucking IQ. He just gotta maneuver into getting the gadgets. He needs the bread, though. I know they're rich, but he's not Batman rich. You know what I'm saying? He's not Batman wealthy. He could,
instead of just going back downstairs, like, aren't y'all grown adults? This so childish.
9,
but this was Kev's only mistake.
10.
Bro tried to slide that last disc in and got caught slipping. Cause this house he went to, they had already robbed. So they was waiting on him at the door. They grabbed him and posted him up. That's why I'm finna bite your knuckles off. But then OG Jenkins creeped in and whack-a-mole both of their noggins into pudding. These 2 groupies get arrested, and now Kevin is back safe. He wakes up on Christmas morning, and because he prayed to our amazing Lord Jesus, he provided. And now Kevin's mom pulls up, following the rest of the family who really didn't care about Kevin.
And there's more than one Home Alone.
And even OG Jenkins having a Merry Christmas also. Hey, thanks for the support lately. We moving. Next stop, 90K. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead, bow them heads.
That was amazing storytelling, bro. Me personally, A1, top notch. That was beautiful storytelling by a nigga. You know, that was amazing. But They really made like more than one Home Alone, but like towards the end, the last Home Alone shit's ass, bro. And they could delete that off the roster. Don't even call that shit Home Alone. Call it Alone of Home. Cause keep that shit away over there. Don't get forgot the nigga's name, the actor name, bro. But nevertheless, great video, bro.